Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi reaffirms China's sovereignty over the Nansha Islands and the adjacent waters in the South China Sea. He explained why China cannot be accused of militarizing the region. The minister also said China's non-acceptance of the South China Sea arbitration filed by the Philippines is merely observing the law.
The
Nansha Islands, otherwise known as the Spratlys, are China's integral territory. Every Chinese has an obligation to defend them, and China has not and will not make new territorial claims. In building defense facilities on our own islands and reefs, China is actually exercising the right to self-preservation and to self-defense under international law. China was not the first country to have deployed weapons in the Nansha Islands. We're not the country that has deployed the most weapons, and we're not the country that conducts the most frequent military activities. People talk a lot about militarization. I think China cannot be accused of militarization. This label is more suited to some other countries. By not accepting the arbitration case, the Chinese government is acting entirely in accordance with the law, whereas the Philippines' practice is unlawful, unfaithful, and unreasonable. It has violated its own commitments in bilateral agreements with China, breached Article 4 of the DOC, and broken with international practice that arbitration has to be mutually agreed. The Philippines' stubbornness is clearly the result of behind-the-scenes instigation and political maneuvering. This so-called arbitration has become tainted and gone astray, and China is not going to humor it.
所谓仲裁，中国孰不奉陪？